All right, March 18th. March 18th, y'all. Here we go. Starter. I put one question on there. That is it, because I want to know if you are able to draw conclusions based on maps. Okay, so I just did one question so I can see, do you get a 1 or do you get a 0? All right. Now, again, this is to inform me on where I need to go with teaching you how to draw conclusions, okay, based on maps. And if you miss it and you get a 0%, I wouldn't stress about it. That's why I only made it worth 1 point. Okay, so in the end, the overall impact on your grade as just 1 point, losing 1 point is going to be minimal. But I need to know, can you draw conclusions based on maps? Okay, so take a look. I put 2 maps, same region, and I put 4 conclusions. Which conclusion can be drawn from the maps above? Okay, go ahead and answer that now. I'll give you a minute, okay, and then we'll move on. Again, this will tell me what you know and don't know. Okay, that's just what if you have this skill, that's what this will tell me. And I need to know that. Okay. All right, y'all let me know in the chat if you're done. Let me know in the chat if you're ready to move on. Again, that starter is just one question. All right, anybody else know, y'all? Let me know in the chat. All right, let's move forward though. Let's move forward. So today the objective is exactly the same. We're gonna use maps of Asia to interpret and draw conclusions. That's the same thing, y'all. So about social and economic and environmental issues. Use our North Carolina Standard Course of Study. Use maps, charts, graphs, geographic data, available technology tools to interpret and draw conclusions. Okay. Unit is Asia. Statement of inquiry is governance throughout time and place impacts expression. Impacts expression. Man, the trash people, man, they're after it today. They're trying to get everything in before the storm. They're early today. Anyways, go. Refocus, refocus. All right, so then synchronous work, starter, March 18th starter. Then begin 118, Asia, South Asia geography. We're gonna look at South Asia now. And then March 18th, ticket out the door. Okay, and then your asynchronous work is to complete 118, South Asia geography. Okay, now again, I was out yesterday for a majority of my classes for an appointment. You were expected to still complete 117 yesterday. The video was up, everything was there ready for y'all. So everybody go to 118 in your digital notebook, please. 118 in your digital notebook. I'll give you 30 seconds to do so. Please let me know if you do not have 118. And we'll get started. I'll give you about 30 seconds. All right, so here I am on 118 as well, okay? Straightforward. There are usually going to be 2 questions per map, okay? 2 questions per map. So if you take a look at this, again, this first map, okay, the physical map of South Asia. Asia, what we're looking at is we're divided into 3 different regions. You have East Asia, which is China, the Koreas, Japan, okay, Mongolia, and then we transition to South Asia, which as you look at it here, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal, Pakistan, India, okay, probably Sri Lanka. And then we're going to transition tomorrow to Southeast Asia, which is like the peninsula and a lot of these islands in this archipelago, okay, down in Southeast Asia. And we'll get to that tomorrow. We will get to that tomorrow. But for now, look at these maps, okay? This is what I want you to do. Looking at these maps, okay? I'll do a few of these with you, and then you do the rest on your own, and that'll be the day. Okay, so again, physical map, name at least 4 major waterways located within South Asia. Pretty straightforward. Coming through here, right? We're looking for basically rivers, I think is what we're looking at here. So what rivers, and again, you can do Control Plus to zoom in on the maps, okay? And then you can move around, take a look, and identify, okay, 4 major rivers. I'm looking at this. I know that the Ganges River is a massive and important river. The Indus River is massive and important. Okay, those are 2 that are extremely important, but you can also identify lots of rivers in there. I mean, you got pretty solid waterways throughout South Asia. So go ahead and put those in. Again, I'll put in a few here for you. I'm gonna make it bold too, right? So Indus River, the Ganges River as well. Okay, and then you find 2 other ones in there, type them in. Okay, all right, that's the first question there. Now let's look at this next. Look at the drawing conclusions. Okay, with this next question for the physical map. Based on the physical map, why do you think India's culture developed so uniquely from other Asian countries? What may have prevented cross-cultural exchange from occurring? So what that question means is, why is India so unique in its culture, and why does it not share many cultural characteristics with the rest of the world or the rest of Asia? What is so unique about India? Y'all go ahead and put in the chat. What do you think? Let's see. This is a good conclusion question, and I'll probably ask one conclusion question tomorrow for the starter as well. Why would India have such a unique culture compared to the rest of Asia? What do you think? Let's see what we got in the chat. Yeah, good. I see somebody wrote in the chat. Anybody else before I move on here? Like, look at it. Why would India not share cultural characteristics with China, for example, or Southeast Asia, or the Middle East, right? Talking India, mostly Hindu, okay, when it comes to religion. Yeah, good. I see some good comments in the chat. If you look, y'all, you are not going to travel across the Himalayan mountains over into China. You're not going to do it, okay? If you are, you're crazy. And you know, that's fine. Okay, we got Mount Everest, right? We're talking these mountains, the largest in the world. You're not going to do that. You're not just going to say, hey, I'm going to go across and share my culture with everybody across the border, across the other side of the mountains. Okay, you don't just do that for fun. So you're looking at this same with over in Pakistan and moving over into Iran and the Middle East to the west. You still have a large mountain range. And then from there, you're surrounded by water. Now, obviously, I think that could be even go the other way, saying, hey, water, you can easily transport, and travel by water and share your religion and ideas. All right. And that's true. Okay. When it comes to trade and other things. But you're going to see a distinct difference culturally over here in China and over here in India, because you have this extreme divide as the Himalayas. And obviously travel is much easier now than it was a long time ago, but that's why you have maybe less sharing of culture at this time. Okay. All right. I'll provide a sentence starter for you there. India's culture is unique and is shared less because doesn't mean it's not shared at all, because obviously we have a great Indian culture and within Piedmont and within Charlotte, but we're talking again a while ago, mostly right because of the mountains. Okay, all right. Let's continue here. Let's move to the next map, y'all. Next map. Okay. What climate do India and Sri Lanka share? That's just straightforward. That's just identifying some information based on the map. Can you read the map? Straightforward, the climate map. Okay, so if we're looking, we're scrolling down to the climate map. What do they share? I see two of them, right? So you got to be able to identify the color, go to the key, answer the question. Pretty straightforward. I'm going to try to find the key here. Where is it? There we go. There we go. All right. Go ahead and put in the chat, y'all. What do you think? What are the two that they share? You put in the chat. India and Sri Lanka share what two climates? Yeah, good, y'all. Got some private comments coming through. Yeah, so if you look, y'all, I mean, we're looking at, you got to be careful, though. Looking at, yeah, and I think we're at, what is that? Is it going to be savanna? Is that desert? Is that highland? Is it temperate? What do you think that is? My guess says it's savanna. And then the blue one is going to be much easier, right? Tropical monsoon. I think it's savanna, y'all. Let's zoom in. Well, look over at Pakistan would be desert. Pakistan would be desert. And then a little bit darker, it's got to be savanna, right? So we would go. That's Sherman. Again, put it in bold. Savanna. And tropical. Oh my goodness. Tropical monsoon. All right. Okay. Next question. Based on the climate map, why would farmers struggle to grow crops in Pakistan and choose to migrate to areas in northern India? I like that question. I did not write that question, but I like that question. Why would farming be difficult in Pakistan, and why would they migrate or move to northern India? Go ahead and answer that question. I'll provide some sentence starters here if you need it. Okay. All right. Pakistan, because they'd move to northern, they'd prefer, or they'd move to northern India because. All right, fill that in, finish that up. Okay. All right, you are on your own now. I want you to finish. Actually, let's go take it out the door. No, I'm changing my mind. I'm gonna mute, turn off my video. Y'all gonna have 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Okay, get as far as you can, please. On this, when you're done, let me know in the chat. Okay, in 8 minutes time, we'll do the ticket out the door, and that'll be it for the day. Okay, so 8 minutes. Everybody should be focusing on the maps, focusing on page 118 in your digital notebook. Okay, and then I will dismiss in 8 minutes time. We'll go to the ticket out the door, and then we'll dismiss from there. Okay, so keep that in mind. Everybody stay on, stay engaged. I'm available for any questions, please. I'm monitoring the chat. Okay, so everybody do that now. And again, think through. Drawing conclusions is one of our main objectives this year, and I'll probably ask you one drawing conclusions question tomorrow to see if you've improved after practicing drawing conclusions based on this map, these maps today. Okay, thank you. So 8 minutes, y'all. All right, everybody. Whatever you did not finish, please finish it for asynchronous work today. Okay, make sure that is done before tomorrow. I'll try and get things posted for tomorrow a bit early. We'll see. No guarantees. But tomorrow's 119 in the digital notebook, and it's the same set of 5 maps, I believe, for Southeast Asia. But everybody go take it out the door. Answer those questions now, please. Pretty straightforward, same as yesterday, except for obviously the asynchronous work. All right, go ahead and complete that now. And that is it for the day.